All right, we'll be back to get this one. Now, Lyon. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll.
He's trying for third on the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
The batter, the designated hitter, number 24.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 30.
First and second, no outs. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Nice grab. Tags the runner for one. A sensational double play.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third, and he walked him. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Struck him out looking. Pitch hitter coming on, Jace Young. Looking to start something with one gone.
Young.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Line drive, base hit right field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Jonathan Ornelas getting ready to hit. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Spencer Jones, the next to hit. This could end it. Up the middle, the flip, and that is the ball game. One down. Digging in, Lyon. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Lyon, the former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's the tag, and he's out. That one ripped, but foul. Lyon went deep in his most recent game. Check swing, and he went. That's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Green gets his lead at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Runners at first and second with one gone. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there are two outs.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Edouard Julien. Good opportunity for him first and second. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Alex Jackson. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield.
So bases all loaded up. How you lead up now for the Tigers. So the tying run at second. On the ground to third. Off balance throw in time. And this game is over. Lyon with an okay game in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
And Lyon will hit next. Fought off foul. Lyon, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. The inning. Now it's the DH. Lyon.
The designated hitter, number 24.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Hee-haw! On the ground to the left. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was...
Man in scoring position with two away. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Festa is just one strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take this one in a blowout. Lyon with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Lyon. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. Digging in, Kerry Carpenter. Runner on the go. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Harris takes it in for the out. Out number 2. So 2 down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Jimenez in plenty of time to first, and the inning is no outs. Runner on second. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
The designated hitter, number 24.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And it is gone. That one barely got out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
What a stop. The flip, nicely done for the out. Tigers leave top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Jace Young.
Now looking for
back to the top of the order. Romy Gonzalez digs in now. This could end it. Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. Now a relay to the plate. Slides his head in there. Safe. It's 4-2. So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Brett Wisely. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. So here's Murphy now. On the ground to third. And that is the ball game. Lyon digs in now. Oh, great stop. There's one. And two. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is bad, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
One pitch, one out.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. All loaded up. Zach McKinstry next up for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. On the ground to the left. Baez to second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players...
2 outs, bases full. Brandon Valenzuela getting ready to hit. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. That one lifted to left. Jones moving under this one, and that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Lyon had a sensational showing in the win. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Lyon steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Man at first, one away. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. In the air to left center. That's out number 2. Ripped on the ground a second onto Jimenez, and that is that. Lyon stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
This one in the air center field. Harris should have this one. And there's 2 away. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Slate is just 1 strike away. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, throw to first.
Got him.
And that is the ball game. Lyon with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
One down, and now the DH, Lyon. To third. 2 down.
Batting third.
Lyon digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines. Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Oh, and it hits the base. The throw to third, and he's out easily. But a run does come in to score. So, runner at second, 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Man at second. Runner breaks for third.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ball to strike. The pitch. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt.
Get out, get out.
Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. Lion digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and he gets it. Nicely done.
Up next for the Diamond.
One down. Now up next for Arizona, Lyon. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game.
So up next, Romy Gonzalez. The Braves down to their final strike. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an... Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. So the tying run at second. Swing and a pop-up. Melendez under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks collect their first win of the season. Lyon was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lyon. 2 hits and 5 at bats yesterday. In the air, right side of the infield. Clement in position. 2 down.
Batting third, the right.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Perdomo leads off first with 1 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner around second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. This is Corbin Carroll. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. 1 runs in, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's your 1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Fires to third, but he's back. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end. First and second here, no outs. Nice grab. There's 1. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lyon walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very...
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Ground ball, could be two. There's one. Over to first, safe. So 2 down, digging in, Corbin Carroll. Runner takes off. Swung on, popped up left side. Riley has a beat on it. And that is that. Man at first, Ernie Clement. Next up for the Braves. The Braves down to their final strike. On the ground, Troy. And that'll do it. Lyon was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Number 25 is getting ready. He not only one down. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Lyon. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His second of the year. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Lyon at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. And now Lyon. And he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Lyon went deep in his most recent game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Lyon starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Up the middle. What a stop to first. And they get the out. So 2 down. Tyler Stone getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take game 1 of the series on the road. Lyon had a great showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Number 25, fresh off. One down, and now the DH, Lyon. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Hard ground ball, base knock. The relay throw. Now they get it to first, and it's in time for the out, so hey, whatever works, I guess. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Out to short. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Check the outfielders now. See where they're at.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now let's...
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. The relay. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Lyon digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives them a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
Throws to first in time. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Out towards right center field. 2 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
Here's Gurriel. Here's a 1-1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw, save. And that was close. Man at first. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Little dribbler up along third. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game. Lyon with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
One down. Now up next for Arizona, Lyon. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score from third. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. No outs, runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. This is Corbin Carroll. And the lefty with the 0-1. There goes the runner. In the air, right field. And the runner's dangerously far from first. And now a wide throw to third. Runners at the corners here, one away. Wenzel Perez, the next to hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hard hit, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And he beats it. He's safe. Tag at third, out. He can't scramble back. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Melton should have this one. And that'll do it. 1 run. Lyon digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In the air to left center. Simpson has a beat on it. 1 down. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Tyler Stone now at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to first.
No, he's safe.
So they get 1, but a really nice try there. So a man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. This one in the air. Lawler settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lyon with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One down. And now it's going to be Lyon. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's out on the tag.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Lyon stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us there's...
Oh, look at the stop. He flips it to second in time. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Left field, way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Man, 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lyon. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. To second, and he's safe.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll. Man at second. Runner takes off. That's ball 4.
You're going.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Oh, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Grounder might be 2. On to Simeon. On to Lowe. It's a double play. Through 8 full. So 2 down. Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. The 1-2. In the air, right field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 of the series on the road. Lyon with a nice showing despite the loss. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
One down. Now it's the DH, Lyon. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. This is Corbin Carroll. Here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting fourth.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt.
Get dirty.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. We played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Mets. In the air to left center. Soto on the move. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. Lyon stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A laser to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Lyon steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says yes, yeah.
That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man on second, 2 down. He's trying for third. This one in the air right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 strike away. That's the third. Suarez. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks even this series up at a game apiece. Lyon was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Number 25 comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now here is Lyon. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Home run number 5 on the season. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25.
And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7.
Second and third, 1 away. Grounder off the pitcher. In comes the run from third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As a run scores on the play. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
2 aboard with 1 out. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner takes off. Strike 3. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Digging in, Lyon. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Lyon wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lyon stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Base hit into the outfield. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Clearly right there trying to set themselves up for a big inning. Try to get 2 runners in the scoring position.
So 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Ivan Melendez. This could end it. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look.
Now up next for Arizona, Ivan Melendez. In the air, left field. Soto has a beat on it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lyon, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.